there it is, 22 feet. It is 22 feet out, and all of her shots were way beyond 22 feet.
You know, last time Caitlin Clark played the Indiana Fever, Natasha Cloud was a pivotal member in kind of helping them lose this game.
These are the shots she took in that Liberty game. 33, 27, 31, 26.
Literally, when she crosses half court, she can shoot that. These words from Natasha Cloud sum up the chaos Caitlin Clark is causing in the WNBA. But why is her range such a nightmare for defenses, and how is she breaking down veteran players like Cloud? Stay tuned to find out why teams are scrambling to rewrite their playbooks. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video.
Natasha Cloud was a pivotal member and received a lot of help from the referees in beating Caitlin Clark. Now, we know she reached her hand in there ultimately.
She's ready to pull up at a blink of an eye, all right? So, Natasha Cloud coming out and saying that, it really makes a lot of sense.
Imagine this. You're 30 feet from the basket, thinking, there's no way she's pulling from here. Then, without hesitation, Caitlin Clark releases and the ball snaps through the net as if it never had a choice. That's the kind of range we're talking about. Clark isn't just knocking down deep threes, she's rewriting the rules of basketball spacing. Her comfort zone stretches from 27 to 33 feet, a range very few players in the WNBA can claim. This isn't just about audacious confidence, it's about precision.
And honestly, when you have to guard her at 26, 27, 30.
Clark at the three-point line, she was supposed to get 3 threes. It was a no-call situation. New York Liberty wins the ball game.
The kind where defenders don't even have a chance to recover because the release is clean and the aim is true. When Clark entered the league, analysts doubted she'd handle tougher competition. Some thought experienced defenders like Natasha Cloud would neutralize her shooting by applying intense pressure or boxing her into tighter zones. But the game doesn't always follow the script. Clark came in and immediately started demanding attention from distances that ordinarily wouldn't even be guarded. Take this one play against Cloud. Clark casually dribbles just past half court. She notices Cloud giving her space, likely assuming she wouldn't dare take a shot from there. One quick flick of the wrist later, Cloud turns to see the ball swish right through. The frustration was all over her face, arms thrown up, head shaking. It was the disbelief of someone realizing the normal rules didn't apply anymore. The ripple effect is huge. Clark's shooting dismantles defensive structures in ways you don't immediately notice. Coaches typically design schemes to protect the paint and bait low-percentage outside shots, but with Clark, those deep bombs suddenly are high-percentage looks.
There's any team in this damn country, let alone the world, that could guard Caitlin Clark when she's implemented in this offense.
Like, when you have to guard her way out there, that opens up that court so much, man. It just discombobulates the defense.
Well, that was not the case on this go-around. Caitlin Clark came out ready to play. She had missed about 4 games.
Teams are scrambling, sending defenders further out than they're trained to go. This opens driving lanes, makes switches sloppy, and collapses communication. All because one player can drain it from nearly anywhere. Cloud herself put it bluntly, literally when she crosses half court, she can shoot that. And she's not wrong. But what's really wild is how this chaos doesn't stop at the defender guarding Clark. Every time she stretches the floor like that, it creates chances for her teammates to feast too.
When I first came to the WNBA, besides CeCe, one of the first players that stood out to me as Natasha Cloud, I guess was Natasha Cloud.
And I'm telling you right now, she made hell to pay for the New York Liberty. Breanna Stewart was getting bust from...
You know what's wild? People are already calling Caitlin Clark the Steph Curry of the WNBA. At first, it might sound like an exaggeration, but it's not. The parallels are everywhere. Just like Curry flipped the NBA by stretching defenses out to the logo, Clark is doing the same in the WNBA. Her ability to score from insane distances makes her impossible to guard the way defenders are used to, and most players don't arrive in the league and force this much change. This isn't just a hot shooting streak either. It's a permanent shift in how teams have to approach her and the entire game.
That means when Caitlin Clark is inputted into this offense of the Indiana Fever, they are the #1 offense in the W.
Cloud is a heck of a player, love her game. Natasha Cloud knows ball, nearly impossible to guard Caitlin Clark when she can shoot from anywhere.
When Clark steps on the floor, the defensive strategy gets shattered almost immediately. Everything the other team practices during film study goes out the window because Clark can't be defended traditionally. It's not as simple as putting your best guard on her. She'll step 2, 3, or even 5 feet beyond the line and fire, dragging defenders with her. That kind of range disrupts everything. Suddenly, driving lanes open up and the help defenders in the paint have to push out further than they want to. This chaos? It's a gift to every player on her squad. Take Indiana Fever forward Nalissa Smith, for example. Her cutting lanes are wider than ever, thanks to Clark's deep shooting. When defenders scramble to smother Clark at the top of the arc, it leaves Smith completely free to crash the rim or hit her mid-range shots. And Clark isn't just using her shot to score. She's zipping passes to teammates, creating easy buckets. She's averaging 9 assists a game, a clear sign that what she's doing isn't just about her. It's about making her whole team better.
And I get it, these players have played more games, cool. But fam, if that is the case, why is Caitlin Clark right here at 3 points made?
New York Liberty was supposed to be the #1 defensive team in the W. So if that is the case, and Caitlin Clark easily...
There were doubters when she came into the WNBA. People thought her college dominance might not translate because the league's defenders are stronger and faster. But they underestimated how much she could dictate the flow of an entire game. Like Curry, she's not just playing basketball, she's reinventing it. Every matchup now starts with this matter-of-fact truth. If you don't change your defense, Clark is about to embarrass you. Caitlin Clark isn't just a sharpshooter. She's reshaping the way basketball is played in the WNBA.
6 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal, and then if we go down, she's averaging a block as well.
Early half court. Sabrina Ionescu was getting bust, but Natasha Cloud was getting cooked like a good Sunday dinner.
43% from the field, 36 from the 3. What shooting that is. And then she's doing 72 from the free throw.
Defenses have to rethink everything when she steps onto the court, and it's not just about her insane range. Clark forces teams to guard in ways they never have, opening up the floor and creating opportunities for her teammates. Her presence alone changes the rhythm and strategy of games. But here's the thing. Will the league fully recognize how much of an impact she's having? She's just getting started. If she's dominating like this already, imagine what she'll bring in her second season.